very warm welcome to APSC bro. Today we are going to do a very important topic. It's on millets. Why this topic is important is because it is in the center of media for the last 1 year, and Indian government is also putting lot of stress upon millet cultivation and use of millet. Okay, 2023 has been declared as the year of millets by UN, and this was as per the proposal of India. So Indian government is putting lot of stress on the millet cultivation and consumption, and hence this topic is important for any competitive examination for this year. There may be different kind of questions that can be asked, like 2023 has been declared as the International Year of Millets by the UN on proposal from India. Discuss its significance, or millets are termed as a super grain for good reasons. Discuss the multidimensional benefits associated with enhancing millet cultivation. Or if you know about millet, the benefits of millet, why this is given so much importance now, you can use it in any questions that will be asked on food security, any question that will be asked on midday meal or child nutrition, because recently Indian government and Assam government is putting stress on use of millet as a substitute of rice in the midday meal scheme. So any question that will be asked on malnutrition, on food security, on child nutrition, on stunting of children, all these things, midday meals, you can use the information that will be given through this video. Okay. Now, if there is any question that will be asked on millet, first thing, like we have discussed in previous videos, 3 parts: introduction, body, and conclusion. In the introduction part, write briefly on millets, like what is millet, where is it grown, what is the importance, briefly. In the body part, write the main benefits, like what are the benefits of using millet, what is its health benefits, and what are the important stress marks that are being laid recently by the Indian government, but what are again the challenges in improving the cultivation of millet and uses of millet. Finally, give a way forward with a positive note. Let us discuss now what can be written about the millets. In the introduction, first thing, so what is the importance, and that you know about the recent news. The first thing is that 2023 has been declared as the International Year of Millets by UN on proposal for India. Okay. Now, what is a millet? It is a collective term. Okay, it is a collective term that refers to a number of small seeded annual grasses that are cultivated as grain crops, primarily on marginal lands in dry areas in temperate, subtropical, and tropical region. Now, the states of India where usually millet is grown is Rajasthan, UP, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra, Gujarat, and Haryana. One thing you have to note here is that Northeast and the more rainfall areas do not have that much of production of millet as compared to the states of India where mostly dry season exists. Okay. Now, while introduction, one important thing we have already discussed about the International Year of Millets. Second thing, now what are millets? Like some common millets that are found in India: ragi, okay, also known as finger millet, jowar, sama, bajra, and variga. Okay. One important information is that India is the largest producer of millet in the world. It accounts for 20% of global production and 80% of Asia's production. These are the states in which millet are produced. We have already discussed in the previous slide. Other important thing which you should keep in mind is that it is mostly grown in dry areas in temperate, subtropical, and tropical regions. One important trivia is that millets were among the first crops to be domesticated, and there is evidence of consumption of millet by the Indus Valley people way back in 3000 BC. So this is all about the introduction that you can give, the important things. Now in the body part, where you have to give first the benefits of millet, why is it so much in news, and then the challenges, like what is the main challenge that India is facing in increasing the consumption as well as cultivation. Okay. First thing, millet is nutritionally superior because it has high protein, fiber, vitamins, and minerals like iron content. Okay. Millets are also rich in calcium and magnesium. For example, ragi is known to have the highest calcium content among all food grains. So this is very important. And that is why India is trying to put millet into the midday meal scheme, so that our children get good nutrition out of that. Okay, millets can help tackle lifestyle problems such as obesity, diabetes, etc. Why? Because they are gluten free and also has a low glycemic index. Now it is also known as super crop. Why? Because it is less water consuming and low carbon and water footprint. Now because there is a water scarcity going on throughout India and the world, so less water consuming crops like millets are gaining importance. We know rice is a high water intensive crop and requires huge amount of water for its cultivation. Next, it's a climate resilient because you'll hear a lot of news of farmers committing suicide because of drought or scarcity of water when they cannot get the output out of their farmlands. On the other hand, millets are climate resistant, that is, they're hardy and drought resistant. So even if there is less rainfall in a year, millets won't die compared to other food crops, and hence is less risky for the farmers to grow. Okay, they require much less water than rice and wheat and are mainly grown in rain-fed areas. Okay, now what are the challenges? First thing, the green revolution, which was introduced in India, mainly focused on wheat and rice, and hence millet was neglected, because of which the production as well as consumption took a hit and was not to the mark as in wheat and rice. Second thing, consumption has also declined due to taste preferences and lack of awareness. People are not aware of the health benefits that the millets can give, and also taste wise they find it less tastier than rice or wheat, and hence its usage is less. But if you see the health benefits, people might shift to millet in the coming years. Lack of agri research and availability of quality seeds, non-availability of product specific cultivators and seed hubs. Like for wheat and rice we have seed hubs, which is absent in case of, relatively absent in case of millets. Lack of technologies for primary and secondary processing of millets. Okay, as small of processing of small millets is a complex thing, and the technologies that we see here in India is not up to the mark, because of which the farmers as well as the businesses find it a challenge in order to increase the production of millet. Absence of market linkage, lack of uniform standardization, and challenges of pest and disease resistance. Okay, because the research done on millets are comparatively less as compared to wheat and rice, so disease resistance and pesticides that can be used for millets are yet to be developed to the extent to which the pesticides and disease resistance for wheat and rice has been done. Okay, so these are the main things that you need to know about millets. However, recently there had been a lot of stress upon millet production, and we think that in the coming years it will gain much popularity among the masses. Millets have got a lot of advantages, both from health as well as from a climate change perspective. It is due to this reason the government of India is emphasizing on increasing millet production. Okay, in view of the impact of climate change and the government's aim for climate smart agriculture, millet deserves encouragement. It can also help in providing nourishment to people across all income categories and supporting climate adaptation of rain-fed sustainable farming systems. Okay, hence you conclude that the recent focus which the government is putting on the millets is very worthy and has to be promoted. Now let's come to few questions, MCQ based questions which can be asked on millet. Like 2023 has been declared as the year of its millets. B. Second question, 2023 has been declared as the year of millets by WHO, UN, US, UNICEF. The answer is UN. 2023 has been declared as the year of millets on whose proposal? It is through the proposal of India. Okay, so these are the questions from both mains and prelims point of view which we have discussed that can come from millets. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe our channel. Support us to help you better. Thank you so much.